Hello everyone, Lord.agion here with another company heroes to replay. Spawn on the top side, we have Vesat Elsewater. El... Oh. Why do I pick the replays of such unusual names? And holy crap, that lag spike. And spawn the bottoms as by the way of Wehrmacht, Archstruppen, and spawn down the south side we have Valknut, who could also go for a advanced warfare, guard motors, or the shock rifle. Archstruppen, very interesting. I love my Archstruppen. Very cheap, very decent infantry. Not the best, but they're very cheap and effective for their cost. Let's see. For the bulletins, we do have fighting for another day, so they are 3% harder, and we do got some 2 MG bulletins. Do note the Grenadier bulletins, excluding the weapon cooldown like 5% common bulletin, they all affect the Ostruppen also. So you could always add in the 3% more accurate or the 2% reload and 2% cooldown to make them more effective. But remember also, they must be in cover to receive their full accuracy. If they're not in cover, they receive a 33% actual accuracy. They receive a debuff, reducing their natural accuracy by 66%. So always put them in cover. Always make them fight in cover, or else they will just melt away. For example, these Ostruppen, its accuracy is very bad. And these guys are trying to get the, actually, not exactly into just try to get close, but more into the accuracy. And when they have the accuracy, and plus there's 2 of them that's close range, they will wipe out that squad pretty quickly. Ooh, would he actually get a squad wipe? Nope. He needs to get back in the cover so he can get his accuracy now. Looks like I'm not exactly sure if it affects the entire squad or just one part of the squad, but they did get an accuracy bonus there. You got 2 conscripts here. This squad was actually could have actually stayed and fight for a bit longer. Losing a couple men doesn't really mean that bad, seeing how they're so cheap in cost, anyways. And holy crap, we do got 5 squads Ostruppen down, which I suppose makes sense to combat the 4 squads of conscripts. Looks like he did go for his infantry company, or how you say that with a proper German accent. Now they will have access to Panzerfausts, because a lot of people forget you must have this building for them to actually have the Panzerfaust ability. And Austrian without Panzerfaust is like, what the heck are you doing? We could see a fast tech to Panzer Grenadiers or to scout cars, so we can get some more heavy hitting units out while the Austrian feels a need for bodies, both from body bags and bodies on the field fighting. He could also go for a sniper, because a sniper can be sitting. He's going to upgrade his medical bunker, but a sniper can be quite effective Ostruppen, not exactly effective for the Soviets, but the snipers with the Ostruppen is a very nice combo because, like I said before, Ostruppen can provide the bodies while the sniper gets some nice, can pretty much go uninterrupted since there's so many bodies in front of him.
The bunker has been converted to an emergency medical station.
Currently there's, fast medical HQ. I didn't get my medical HQ a bit later as playing Soviets, but of course means his units will stay nice and healed up. The medical bunker is also complete, so both sides will have access to their medics. Currently, if I pull up the tactical map, you can see that the that the engagements, that map's pretty split evenly. Both sides has a fuel now catching up the munitions, so that'll be the same. And but how the Wehrmacht player does have 2 CP, which then just helps him for a little bit.
On our territory. Shock troops can now be used to crush the enemy.
Do got MG42 coming out, probably to help secure these buildings. Perhaps he's going to pop it in this building, or hopefully, if he's lucky, get in this building, which gives him some large amount of even more of, like, not simply map presence, but a way to secure the map that he already gained. All Schuppen, they are very effective in defending, but they can only last for so long. Now, if you were to rush out to a location, put up a command bunker, then you have that location pretty much indefinitely until that command bunker goes down first.
MG squad awaiting orders.
Got a Maxim coming out, probably also to secure sectors. Oh, something also note, he is going for the guard motors, is this called? No, shock rifles. I never really memorized the names, unless I'm really a fan of it. MG42 does pin down the squad of conscripts and forcing them back to retreat. All Schuppen are winning this fight over here. Maxim probably going to set up maybe in this building. Conscripts being overwhelmed by superior number of Osttruppen. Flame Pioneer was just, Flame Engineer is probably just wanting to flank around the MG, which he did and retreats back promptly. Maxim does set up in this building. Artillery officer wouldn't be half bad. He needs to capture the sector. I think he sort of forgot about this area. Let's see, now remembered. Artillery officer can be quite good. It gives you additional fighting body. It's not as effective as a grenadier squad because it only has 3 grenadiers and 1 artillery officer. However, it does give him access to the what was it called? Focus fire, to give all your nearby units accuracy bonus, which is always very nice for all Schuppen, just to make them very lethal at every range. And you can always go for a Panzerwerfer for coordinated fire, so you can have your Panzerwerfer fire twice as often. Flame Pioneers here, he's probably going to just sit out and start sieging the building. The Flame Pioneers just hop out of the building. Ooh, very nice. Putting a landmine right there. Will he actually spot this? Okay, well, let me pull up the other... Oh, here we go. It doesn't look like he did spot that. Wait, did he get a... I could have sworn that engineer just got a level up because he built a landmine. Building a trench. Trenches are the most durable, like, cover bonus structure in the game, though it is very susceptible for being cleared out by a grenade, since all the unit models are very close by. Large number of conscripts to beat the Osttruppen in their own game, which quite honestly the Osttruppen are beating the conscripts in their own game usually.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Looks like the Maxim did get flanked by this Osttruppen squad. And more Osttruppen are coming in to reinforce. He probably should just fall back for these Osttruppen. There's nothing much more he can do against these large number of conscripts. Apparently this building's taking damage somehow. I think just because missed shots hitting the thing. Another Maxim is actually right here. That's a very devastating spot. Something to note, there's 2 Maxims, 4 conscripts, and 2 engineers versus the 5 Osttruppen, 1 pioneer, and 1 MG42. I would say overall I would like the army of the Soviet player better because he has 2 MGs, and that will be very effective to counter against all these Osttruppen. And the MG42 has not been set up in very good positions. I don't understand that. Why do they keep on saying getting hammered by artillery if there's not even any indirect fire out the field? That just really annoys me. Pioneers might want to try to get into the building, like perhaps having Ostrupen to take the fire while the Flame Pioneer comes in around the side. After all, these guys, Ostrupen, are cannon fodder.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Wait a second. That's an MG42, not a Maxim. Oh, that was a very good pickup for the Soviet player. Flying Pioneer was not able to range this building, but allowed him the building jump into the next to reach this Maxim. And this Maxim should, if he's paying attention, he's about one shot away from dying. Look how little health this squad has. He sets up? Oh, I think that was a mistake where the AI automatically did that for him. Luckily, the Maxim retreat route took him the other way, or else he probably would have lost that entire squad. I don't understand why people do not get the artillery officer. That ability for making all units increase accuracy is very effective. Increase accuracy, while it also increases the rate of fire of vehicles instead of increasing accuracy. We do see as fuel supply drops, so he could honestly, it's probably better to invest into a fuel cache. It probably will give him net more fuel instead of, like, a fuel cache will give him a burst of, will give him more sustained fuel, while the fuel drop will give him more burst of fuel. So I disagree on the fuel drop. What is it? Gives him like 5 sources, 50 fuel for 200 manpower, when the fuel point would give him additional like 4. Actually, I need to do that math more properly. I know for a team game, you should always go for the fuel cache because it benefits your entire team. Do got a Panzer IV on the way. That is very nice. He probably wanted that fuel just for the Panzer IV. We do got a T-70 out on the field, which the Panzer IV is going to come out at a very nice time to deal with the T-70. And there's actually enough fuel here to build his Tier 4 building. He's probably going to just save it up for the KV-8 or for the IS-2. Honestly, T-70 can be good, but he has to be on point with his micro, because there's a high likelihood of mass Panzerfaust of the Ostrupen.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
What's the veterancy of the Ostrupen again? It wasn't like pretty much all for survivability, accuracy, and survive. Oh, it looks like it's mostly for accuracy, so they become lethal. And not exactly survivable, but they're pretty cheap, so they don't really need to be survivable. Flame Pioneers here decapping this point. It is a bit of a cutoff point. Panzer IV out on the field. Is there AT grenades researched for the Soviet? There is no AT grenades, so this T-70 can just walk straight into the base and kill this. Wait, there is an AT gun? Wait, that was a T-70 penetrating it on the front armor? He could have got the T-70, but he was playing it safe. He does not know if he had AT grenades or not. Will this conscript be picked up? No, it'd be very unlikely. There's no accuracy bonus. That crosshair is the accuracy bonus, or accuracy removed an accuracy debuff, I should say. Looks like he ran into a mine. This landmine is still there. Got another Pioneer coming out, probably for making sure there's some repairs out, perhaps to build the next structure. T-70 not fully repaired, coming back out in the field. The MG42 in an interesting spot, in an ambush type spot. Now this would be the time for the T-70 to make a move since he sees the Panzer IV somewhere else. And looks like the AT grenades has been finished, causing the engine damage. Looks like somebody hit a minefield. MG42 may be wiped. There's a Panzer Pulse coming out. Engine is damaged. Do we see any more way to kill it? Panzer IV has its engine repaired. He needs to get that over there now to kill that T-70. He has lost the MG, which is not very good, seeing how the Soviet player is on 4 MG. He captured both of the Wehrmacht MGs. This AT gun was spotted and being forced away. This T-70, well, Panzer IV has now free reign. But no, he's going to go ahead and take out the building. More fuel coming in. And it's very risky right now. He does not have any MG to cover him. This fuel can be fall to the enemy. There's a Maxim here that's even worse. He needs to get as much fuel as possible. He's going to incendiary it. He's going to capture the fuel for himself. This Austrian squad will be burnt to death. No, it won't. He managed to get out. And this incendiary grenade actually will incendiary barrage sort of spread out away from the Pioneer. The Maxim squad setting up. He's going to try to both sides just grabbing. I wasn't sure who actually grabbed that. It looked like the Wehrmacht player did manage to grab that. We still got one last fuel coming in. But this Austrian squad will manage to capture it, so he did not lose any fuel to the Soviet player. Huh, could this Wehrmacht player, he's got that fuel, could he be saving up for another tank? Probably for another Panzer IV, could be a Stug. I would doubt seeing Oswin, because he should be expecting more and more armored forces to come along.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
The Panzer IV should go in and take out the T-70. It is a very good moment. The AT gun is actually approaching. There is a teller mine here. And this Panzer IV has sort of been forgotten about. It's in the line of the AT gun, but he is out of vision range. If they would just know about it, he could just flank around. Oh, do got the ambush camouflage coming up. Very nice. But he needs to disable the ambush camouflage when he's actually moving the gun, because he's just moving very, very slowly.
Shock troops have arrived.
Do got some shock troops coming out. And look at all this infantry. Like, he has 82 population consumed in just only one T-70. He's going heavy in infantry-based play. He's going to have trouble obtaining the manpower to get the IS-2. The fuel's not a problem because he has enough now. In fact, he doesn't have enough population for an IS-2.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Oh! That Tellermine managed to destroy the T-70. Oh, I guess that's one way to destroy a T-70.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
This AT gun is actually in a very vulnerable position. The Panzer IV can run around circles. Does get a slight splash damage. It hit right in front, not exactly hitting the units. Although all troops are actually back out in the base, which that is a bit of a problem. All troops are only good if they're actually already in cover. Otherwise, they can be picked off quite rapidly. And he actually hit the AT mine right here. Not the infantry he was planning the ambush, but the tank itself. That's just funny. Wait, we do got a railway? Railway here?
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Railway there? He did manage to wipe out his squad, it looks like. Actually, whoa. There's 7 conscripts. 8? There's actually 2 conscripts got wiped there. That was a very good pick-me-up for the Wehrmacht player. Usually, railway artillery is not very effective unless it's actually a stationary target, which apparently those conscripts happen to be a stationary target. This flame engineer is doing quite a bit of damage. This all-shooting squad is not in cover. Two Panzer IVs are now out, which does pose a significant threat. The Soviet player is pretty close on number of CPs to get the IS-2. He just needs more manpower. He's probably going to save up as much manpower to get the IS-2 now. Once he gets the IS-2 out, the IS-2 can easily handle with the Panzer IVs, but if they have the all-shooting there, perhaps getting engine damage, then it'll be game over for the IS-2. But with proper micro, the IS-2 can more than handle, in my opinion, 2 Panzer IVs. Panzer IVs are good versus medium tanks, but once it comes to heavy tanks, they are crap. They are absolutely crap versus heavy tanks, in my personal opinion. We do got the IS-2 out now. Surprisingly, well, it doesn't have enough munitions actually to get the machine gun.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Actually, these conscripts can get a AT grenade off, and it probably will snare the engine since it. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. He needs to retreat back. This IS-2 has made his presence known. The Panzer IV there's nothing really he can do against this IS-2. The other Panzer IV can come in, but he needs an AT gun. He needs something stronger. Perhaps he could get a Stug pretty soon. But this IS-2 could just walk in the base and kill the Panzer IV. Oh! A squad wipe on Ostrupen. That's pretty unlucky. The IS-2 is very effective heavy tank. He needs something to actually deal with the IS-2. I don't think 2 Panzer IVs will cut it. Another squad of Ostrupen going down. He's lost 2 Ostrupen squads. He has a significant lack of bodies now on the field. Perhaps maybe get a team of Panzer Grenadiers of Panzerschrecks, perhaps? He is building a light mechanized company. Probably for Pack 43. It could be for... No, it's called Pack 40. Pack 43 is the 88mm. But he could be going for Pack 4. He could go for Panzer Grenadiers. We're just going to have to wait and see. With these 4 MGs, the Soviet player does have a significant amount of the map locked down at any given amount of time. Surprised he hasn't moved this MG out of the way, but I suppose it's a good fallback. Like, cover our bad engagement MG.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture
The IS-2 is making its way towards the Panzer IVs. Panzer IV is trying to deal with the MGs, trying to remove them, but this IS-2 is going to come in. These units are stacked up. Will he actually get some splash damage? No, he just only gets one hit. Round bounce at the front, not surprising. Really, he went for incendiary rounds against armor. Incendiary rounds don't do crap versus armor. They're only good against vehicles. Do got a pack 40 out. He might need to invest in perhaps in a Stug, hopefully so he can get it vetted up, and then perhaps for a crit shot for like a stun. But I don't see how the Wehrmacht player can actually pull out of this game. He had a very strong beginning with those Osttruppen, but he lost this for his 2 MGs, which lost some map control. And the Panzer Force did quite a bit, but he didn't kill that T-70 quick enough, I would say. If he would have actually killed that T-70, he probably wouldn't be a bit in a better position. The Panzer Force can't do much versus an IS-2. He needs Panthers. That's straight up, he needs Panthers. The AT gun's doing some nice hits. In fact, he needs a Panzerfaust now, but 2 round bounces, 3 round bounces I heard just now. Flame engineers are now scorching the Pioneer. He needs to get these Osttruppen into cover. We got a Su-76 applying an artillery barrage onto the Pack 43. Osttruppen are coming in. These Panzer IVs are pretty low on health. Well, this one's just not being paired up. But now getting hit by the IS-2. These Panzer IV needs to fall back. This Panzer IV is about ready to go down by the Su-76. The engine's damaged. Both his Panzer IVs going down. This is the end of the replay. AT guns down, and GG, well played. And Wehrmacht player has surrendered. This is Lord.agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.